your dreams.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and today I'm going to be going over the new Battle Pass weapons that got leaked for Fontaine. By the way, if you happen to like the content, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It'd be greatly appreciated. It'd help me out a lot. Now, I don't think I'll be showing the pictures of these Battle Pass weapons because Hoyoverse is very anal. So I'm just going to be talking about them. I don't know if Hoyoverse is going to put these Battle Pass weapons along with the old Battle Pass weapons, or they're just going to alternate between the old ones and the new ones. I think it would be best for them if they just included all of the Battle Pass weapons with the Battle Pass, and players can choose if they want the old Battle Pass weapons or the new Battle Pass weapons. All of these new Battle Pass weapons do have the crit rate substats like the old ones. The first weapon I'm going to talk about is the bow one, which is called the Scion of the Blazing Sun, which sounds really badass in my opinion. The crit rate substat is at 18.4%, and the base attack is 565 at R1. After a charge attack hits an opponent, a Sunfire arrow would descend and deal 60% attack as damage. After a Sunfire arrow hits an opponent, it will increase the charge attack damage taken by this opponent from the wielder by 28%. A Sunfire arrow can be triggered once every 12 seconds. This Battle Pass weapon looks pretty good on Ganyu and Tighnari, so another weapon option for them. Next weapon I'm going to talk about is the single sword one, which is called the Wolf Fang. 27.6% crit rate and the base attack at 510. Damage dealt by an elemental skill and elemental burst will be increased by 16%. When an elemental skill hits an opponent, its crit rate will be increased by 2%. And when an elemental burst hits an opponent, its crit rate will be increased by 2%. Both of these effects last 10 seconds separately, have 4 max stats, and can be triggered once every 0.1 seconds. It's a pretty decent weapon for just a skill and a burst bot. Next is the Claymore, which is called the Talking Stick. The crit rate at 18.4%, 565 base attack. Attack will be increased by 16% for 10 seconds after being affected by Pyro. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. All elemental damage bonus will be increased by 12% for 10 seconds after being affected by Hydro, Cryo, or Electro. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. Now, it doesn't say specifically that the enemy has to be affected by Pyro. It just says after being affected by Pyro or after being affected by the other elements. So I think that means that your character has to be affected by the elements in some way. I know Toma can affect himself with Pyro, but he's not a Claymore user. I know Dori can afflict herself with Electro and her party members as well, but I can't really think of too many characters that can really make use out of this Claymore weapon. The next Battle Pass weapon is the Spear one, which is called the Ballad of the Forge, crit rate at 27.6%, base attack at 510. When there are at least 3 different elemental types in your party, elemental mastery will be increased by 120. So another elemental mastery spear, I think the only one we got is the 5-star one, which is for Sino, and then there's that wind spear, but that spear is limited to an event, so not many new players will have that spear. The odd thing about this weapon is the crit rate substat. Bloom reactions do not crit unless you have Nahida C2, so this spear will only be really good for aggravate and spread. So it's not going to be good on Bloom teams unless you have Nahida C2. The last Battle Pass weapon, and probably the least good one, is the Sacrificial Jade. Crit rate at 36.8%, base attack at 454. When not on the field for more than 6 seconds, max HP will be increased by 20%, and elemental mastery will be increased by 80. These effects will be cancelled after the wielder has been on the field for 6 seconds. The only 2 characters that come to mind that could make use out of this weapon is probably Baiju, Lisa, I guess Nahida too, but as I said before, Bloom reactions cannot crit, so the crit rate substat will be pretty useless unless Nahida is C2. This is a pretty good step of Hoyoverse to do, adding new weapons to the Battle Pass, but I do hope that they can at least maybe extend the Battle Pass, maybe have it up to like level 60 or something. But yeah, these are the Battle Pass weapons. Let me know what you guys think about them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye bye now. Come again soon.